Hey guys, it's Lee from Scented with Lee, your independent scented consultant. Welcome back to my channel and to another weekly warming video. So this week I've been warming through again a mixture of Scentsy, Non-Scentsy waxes. So as pretty much normal now, I will start with the Non-Scentsy. So first up is the Oak Moss and Amber wax melts from Nicola Candela. These are actually the first wax melts I've had from them, and they are really nice. So these are described as oak moss and amber, notes of wood and musk fused with herbs and rich amber and sandalwood, and it is a really nice earthy woody fragrance. So then I will move on to, so this one is from Callan Candles, based up in Scotland. And this is from the Christmas collection, which is Candy Canes. And the it's just a really fresh, sweet peppermint, as you would expect from something called Candy Canes. But they are really nice. I've actually at the moment got these in the utility room, and the utility room kind of backs onto the downstairs toilet, and the window's always open, and every time you walk into the downstairs toilet you can smell them. So that's really nice, just having that fresh, especially now that the weather's starting to get a bit nicer. So now we'll move on to the scentsy ones. This is the first time I've warmed Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and it's quite a fruity, it's a fruity fragrance. So this is described as the beauty of gardenia meets malevolent musk, while juicy blood orange drips over satsuma plum for the sweetest revenge. And it is just, it's not sweet. It's hard to describe it really. It's not sweet, but it's not citrusy enough for me to say it's citrusy. It's quite a nice mixture between like sweet, fruity and citrus. Don't get any floral from it though, even when it's warm, unless it is just really subtle. But this is from the Disney Villains collection, which is now discontinued. This is in my Scentsy Club, so certainly I expect the rest of this year I will have it. Maybe if I build up a stock of it, I might then consider taking it out. But for the time being, that one is staying. Then we have another Disney licensed discontinued one, which is the Mandalorian Era of Adventure. And this one, it's hard to describe it. It's quite herbally, herbal mint. But the official description is notes of silver mint, crisp bergamot, an earthy sweet geranium, and an adventurous touch of eucalyptus and bright orange zest. The Star Wars Mandalorian inspired Scentsy bar is the bounty you've been looking for. And again, this one's discontinued, but it's in my Scentsy Club, and I find this, I do really like it. I've had it in the kitchen. I find it's one that works really well in the kitchen, because it does cut through the kind of food cooking smells, a bit like citrus fragrances do, but that could be because of the orange zest. But that is really nice. And then again, actually I think the next two are still discontinued ones. So Hatch&C's collection Pillow Time. On Cold Sniff, I wasn't that keen on the Hatch&C's collection. Having warmed some of them, pardon the pun, but I've warmed to them. I think Jammy Time is probably the nicest bedroomy fragrance I've smelt so far. But do I go back on the fact that I didn't particularly like it when I first smelt it? I'm not sure. I did think that they would be in my club for one cycle. They only went into my club because they sold out so quick and they were a time limited offering, so the only way to get them was to add them to my club. So my plan was I added them all to my Scentsy club, had them all, and I was like, right, I'll take them out. And I sniffed them and I was like, yeah, definitely coming out. And then started to warm some, and it was like, ooh, actually they're not as bad warm as they are cold. So I may leave them in for one more cycle, then take them out. Or I might just bite the bullet and take them out. There are 5 different bars, and as I say, there's Jammy Time, which is also another really nice bedroom fragrance. But yeah, so that's another one in my club. And then the final one, which is in my club. Oh, so that one, Pillow Time, is described as blue tansies tucked in with silk blossom, calming passion flower. As I've said before, I have no idea what blue tansy smells like. I don't even know what blue tansy looks like. But I don't know. Then come on to Feel Us by Nature from the Frozen 2 collection. Excuse me. So this for me is I think this is one that will stay for the foreseeable future. So this is described as brave the journey with unwavering loyalty, traversing wildflowers and sage as you navigate the woods. Definitely get the herbal sage note from this. There is hints of flower. It is slightly floral, but again, it's definitely a herbal hint to it. Yeah, I do like that one. Then the next 3 are excuse me, all currently available. So this was a test pot I had in my February whiff box. So this was Oh Snapdragon, which is in the current catalogue, and slightly fruity. It's not overly sweet, and it's not overly floral. So this is described as exotic blood orange and sparkling pink pineapple, punctuated by fierce snapdragon, which I think it was my first sip and sniff video, or one of the first sip and sniff videos. I was like, don't even know what snapdragon is, but it's a plant, and yeah, it was quite light when I was warming it. So personally, I think it's better suited to a smaller room or somewhere where you don't want kind of in your face fragrance. So a utility room, a kitchen, bedroom maybe, or if you are in mainland Europe or the States, then in a bathroom possibly. But that was quite nice. Then we have one which was a bit of a powerhouse. It is a really strong fragrance. So this is Cherry Limeade, and basically it's what it says on the front. Definite get cherry, definitely get citrus. I've had this in the kitchen and it was a really good performer in the kitchen. So yeah, it's described as zesty key lime, sweet cherry and juicy berry, a delicious scent reminiscent of a soda fountain drink. And if I had to liken it to a fragrance, it would be double dip lollies, which I think was my gut reaction the first time I smelt it. It was kind of a, I know that smell. So yes, that's that one. And then finally, this one is another time limited offering. It's Blooming Beach, which was released for Mother's Day this year. So it will be available, I think, until I want to say the end of March, or until they sell out, which is usually whichever's first. At the moment, they are, I believe, still available to purchase just as individual bars. Once they go out of stock, they won't be restocked, and until the time cut off, you will still be able to add it to a Scentsy Club if you have one, or if you don't have one and you want to know more about them or how to set one up, just drop me a message and I can help you out with that. But this is it's a definite floral, as you would expect from Blooming. But the description is: the surf's up and the sun's out. The surf's up and the sun's out, as notes of beach rose and blush peony join sea jasmine to usher in the fun. And yeah, it is a definite floral. There is absolutely no shadow of a doubt. It's not an in-your-face floral. I have it in there at the moment. I like it. It's not one I would add to my club, just because I don't like it enough to want an entire bar every 3 months. There are ones that I would melt far more frequently than this. But yeah, that is a really nice one, and like I said, 99% certain it's still available. It is still available to buy at the moment. But yeah, for me, I think this will be a 1 bar is enough, because even before becoming a Scentsy consultant, I have no shortage of wax melts in any way, shape or form. Having the discontinued bars in my club every 3 months is kind of enough to keep me more than stocked up with wax, even without kind of buying any directly from current catalogue. But that said, as I've mentioned, some of the ones in my club will be coming out, like the Catching Z's collection. This one isn't one I would add in. If they announce that Cherry Limeade is leaving in the next catalogue, this one, along with Blue Grotto and Jammy Time, are probably 3 that would go in without a second thought. Yeah, this one. I'm actually starting to wonder what Blooming Beach and Cherry Limeade would be like together. I'm intrigued. That I'm now kind of not able to smell. So I'm this close now to thinking I might actually try these together. One thing I do like about Scentsy, and it's something I've never ever thought of doing before I kind of did a bit of research into Scentsy before becoming a consultant, and that was about why not mix? No, there's nothing to stop you. You might find something that really doesn't work, but again you might find something that does, and there are a few that work, like Jammy Time and Just Breathe. Jammy Time and Blue Grotto, I've been told, is a very good one. Yeah, I think I might switch that out now and try this combination and see what it's like. Not next week, but one of the ones coming up soon. I will probably be going over the new Easter collection that's actually due to launch on Monday, which I will be there ready and waiting for the sale to go live, because I really like the sound of it. It's banana berry, jumping jelly bean and toasted marshmallow. So that's a 3-bar pack. It's just sold as a 3-bar pack unless you have a Scentsy Club and you can add them to your Scentsy Club as individual bars. I do like the sound of them, so I shall give those a go, but with the delays in shipping, it's probably going to be early, well, it probably will be Easter, probably Easter week, that I will do the warming review of those. So I'm off to get myself a glass of wine now on this cheery, chilly Saturday evening. So hope you all have a good weekend, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!